Good day friends. First of all, thanks to Pritesh for asking us to create a video on skinny fat. This is a very common question and has been bugging a lot of our subscribers as to what is skinny fat and how can we get rid of the same. Should one start with a bulk or a cut when a person is skinny fat? Well, let us first try to understand what is skinny fat. In fact, it is a very common problem of those trying to gain weight, yet not a disease. And in fact, there is nothing to be ashamed of. As the word suggests, it is an amalgamation of being skinny as well as fat at the same time. In a nutshell, confused. It actually means that not only are you thin, but you also carry a decent amount of fat, perhaps around your belly, your chest, and your arms and legs are still weak. In other words, not only body has low muscle mass, but also has high fat percentage. So now you need to understand that your body has less muscle cells and more of fat cells. Now before jumping into how to fix skinny fat, let us try to understand the reasons for being skinny fat. Number one, people who are overweight to begin with try to diet down and they did it to extremely low calories. As a result, they managed to lose a ton of fat, but on the same hand, they lost a ton of muscles in the process. Number two, people who were skinny all along and then decided to start working out to build some muscles. Unfortunately, instead of building muscles, they started to put on a lot of fat because they did not know how to train properly and how to plan their meal. Number three, people who are just naturally skinny, don't work out and eat like crap all the while. Now you see, when your body holds more fat cells as compared to lean muscle mass, your insulin sensitivity is low. This means that your body is not able to utilize carbohydrates effectively for energy, and excess will be stored as more fat cells. On the other hand, because your lean muscle mass is also low, your carbohydrate tolerance is low. Thus, it makes it all the more difficult for you to utilize carbohydrates. So the most important question that might come to your mind is, should you be bulking or cutting if you are skinny fat? Well, if you are skinny fat, you need to first drop your body fat percentage and increase your lean muscle mass. First thing first, in order to lose fat, you need to be at a caloric deficit. If you wish to know more about that, we are providing link to one of the videos in the infocard above. All you need to do is find your maintenance calories and eat 10 to 20% less than that. Incorporate weight training into your routine and progressively increase the volume of the total exercise in, say, every few weeks. When we say volume, we actually means sets into weights into reps. This volume can be increased by increasing one of these three parameters. So you can either increase weight on a bar or number of sets or number of reps. Keep pushing yourself every week. This will give you the right impetus for your muscles to grow. So if you are a beginner, you will not only see fat loss, but you will also see muscle gain. This is referred to as the newbie gain. The benefit of this approach is that your insulin sensitivity will increase over time as you lose more fat and gain lean muscle mass. Well, how long you should do it, that depends on your current status. Once you are close to 10% body fat, you can start with clean bulking. Now the reason why we do not recommend bulking in the first place is because you already carry a lot of fat cells. While you would increase your lean muscle mass, you will also see an increase in fat cells on bulking, and thus your insulin sensitivity is not going to improve. We are sure that this has been crisp and clear to you by now as to what strategy you need to follow, and I wish you all the best in your fitness endeavors. I hope the session has been informative to you and I'd like to thank you for watching it. Stay tuned for more valuable update backed by science. Jai Hind.